All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go over 3 questions that are a little more challenging, okay? Just a chance to really reinforce what we've got that's going on. Bam, as Emerald would say, take it to the next level. Here we go. All right, so we'll call this a killer question. Dun, 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 dun. Here you go. If A is equal to 8, B is -3, C is 4, D is -2, and E is 1. Evaluate. Remember, that means tell me the value of A plus 2, C minus B in parentheses, plus E to the 99th power plus 2D. You work on that on your own. And now I'm just going to pause a couple of seconds here, and then I'll show you the correct answer. But of course, you got to get it all done on your own and then restart the video. First, what operation do you do first? I hope that you see that there's parentheses in there, and with the parentheses, you're going to do the subtraction inside those parentheses. You may have been tempted to say exponent, but it's the operation that's inside the parentheses. What operation do you do second? That would be the exponent. All right, so the first step that we have to do is substitute all the values for the corresponding letters, or corresponding variables, however you want to say it. Next up, we do that first operation, which is 4 minus -3, which is 7. I'd like to take a moment to talk a little bit about this. All you need to do on your calculator is literally type in 4 minus -3, okay? If you try to do it in your head, if you're great with integers, positive and negative numbers, go for it. If you're not, then I suggest using the calculator. There's no need to be a hero unless you're really good at it. All right, so the next step is to do the exponent part, because it was all multiplications, additions, and an exponent. So I do the exponent. 1 to the 99th is not 99. I did this on purpose. You might see it in a quiz in the future. So 1 to the 99th is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, a whole lot of times ones, which is equal to 1. Very good. All right, so as we look at it now, we have an addition, a multiplication. 2 in parentheses 7 means 2 times 7. Another addition, another addition and multiplication. So obviously we've got to do the multiplications next, going left to right. So I go 2 times 7 is 14. Then I do the next multiplication, which is 2 times -2, which is -4. Excuse me. And now I only have addition and subtractions left. And whenever you get to addition and subtraction, you just go left to right, like when you asked mom and dad, and we spoke about that earlier. So 8 plus 14 is 22, plus 1 minus 4, which is 23 minus 4, which is 19. Remember, one of the great things about the videos is that you can go back and watch it over again. So if anything confused you, go back and do it again. Now, I mentioned to you before that I'm a big fan of the graphing calculator, TI-84 Plus. You can just enter exactly the first line in the upside down triangle, 8 plus 2, parenthesis, 4 minus -3, parenthesis, plus 1. Use the caret symbol. It's on the right-hand side. It's an up arrow, 99. Come back down. Don't forget to do that. Plus 2, parenthesis, -2, and close the parenthesis. You do that, and the calculator is just going to tell you 19. So you can use the calculator the whole way to do it. A quality scientific calculator will also get this correct. All right, now, I'm thinking that some of you's got this right and some of you's got this wrong, so let's give you another very similar question. Dun, 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 dun. Used to be this old TV show called Dragnet, and that's where that all comes from. When you get to the point in your life when you have no hair like I do, and used to ride the dinosaur uphill, both ways, barefoot, to school, then you will understand Dragnet. Okay, just the facts, man, just the facts. That's what he used to say all the time, Sergeant Joe Friday. All right, this time I changed the numbers around a little bit. A is 9, B is -3, C is 5, D is -2, E is 3. And notice we're no longer to the 99th power, okay? So give it a shot. Let's see what you come up with. Okay, so I'm assuming that you paused the videotape and that you worked it all out. Now let's go over it. What operation do you do first? Again, it's the subtraction inside the parentheses. What operation do you do second? Again, it's the exponent, but this time the exponent is 2 or squared. Okay, substituting the numbers in, and like I said, at this point, if you have a quality calculator, you can just type this into the calculator, it'll pop out your answer. But for those of us who want to take it step by step, first we do the parentheses. 5 minus -3 is 8. Then we do the exponent. 3 squared is 9. Then we do the multiplication that's more to the left, which is 16. Then we do the multiplication which is more to the right, just as before, it's -4. Then, because we only have addition and subtraction left, and remember, whenever we see addition and subtraction, we always just go left to right. Addition does not always go first. It's always left to right with those two when they're the only thing left. And that would give me 25 plus 9 minus 4, which is 34 minus 4, which is 30. And for some reason, it's not coming up here. Oh, that's why. 30. Very good. Okay. Excellent. So again, you can go back and re-watch this if you made a little mistake here. And again, the power of the graphing calculator is such that it will do the work for you if you have one and use it. And a real good scientific calculator will do that too. But graphing calculators, scientific calculators, all those things, they won't help you on a question like this. So you do need to be able to process it in that amazing, wonderful, awesome brain of yours. Find my mistake. Go ahead. Remember, pause the videotape. Okay, have you found my mistake yet? Well, I think the mistake is looking like in the second to last line, it says 104 minus 18 plus 9. Notice how I added the 18 and the 9 to get 27. I should not have done that. With addition and subtraction, also the same with multiplication and division. Once you are down to just those steps to do, you simply go left to right. So what I should have done first was done 104 minus 18. 104 minus 18 is 86, and then added 9 to get up to 95 instead of 77. Okay, so those were some challenging questions, and they were designed to get you to think a little bit deeper. Have yourself an awesome day. Enjoy. Take care.